Hello, friends, and welcome back to part 2. In this part, we're going to be opening this commander deck, the Reap the Tides, Rita and Wheat. In last episode, if you recall, we opened up a fat pack of the Zendikar Rising, and that was a lot of fun. So let's see, Gather the Storm. Let's see what this comes with. Choose your commander and overcome both friend and foe in this definitive multiplayer Magic format. Summon the strength of AC, call for the torrent of extra cards and lands, and sweep your opponents away. So it comes with a 100-card deck with 3 new cards, a deck box, I don't really care about that, 10 double-sided token cards. So let's get into this box. And if you guys like Magic, you're going to love the new format that I have come up with. I had an idea the other day that I was like, hey, why don't I make up a format that would be pretty fun? It's kind of like Commander. Come on now. I'm just going to rip that. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right, there we go. Comes in a little cardboard box. And then we have here the little deck box, Reap the Tides. Woo! We have over here a little life counter. Not very expensive, but, functional. It goes to 20 over here, and then it goes to 40 on this side, so you can play it for normal and commander. Get rid of this cardboard. All right, next, a little sleeve there. Learn to play commander. If you don't know how to play commander, I recommend it. It is wicked fun to play. But if you're an experienced Magic player, we don't need those. What we want is in here. All right, so let's start off with the first one. The better card, the best card in this deck probably. AC, Tyrant of the Gyre Strait. It's a 5/5 legendary creature serpent for 4, a green, and a blue. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. That's pretty sick, and I think that would be a really fun commander to play. So let's set this right here. This cardboard, we don't need cardboard where we're going. Here we have, nice and sealed, and we're going to look through, and we're going to see what's in this deck. Commander decks are pretty good bang for your buck. If you were to buy all these cards individually, then, sometimes I think it'd be better just to buy it in a pack like it is. So let's see if we can get in here. Come on now. Oh my gosh. Let me in. Keeps ripping, but it won't open. Oh my word. Magic the Gathering is hard. There we go. Because I don't want to damage the cards. What I like to do with these commander decks is I like to take them, see what's in them, tear them apart, and make my own deck. All right, Arcane Denial. Compulsive Research. Counterspell. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice bring back. Just straight up counterspell for 2 blue. Factor Fiction. Into the Royal. Ior Ruin Expedition. So it's a landfall deck. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, you may put a quest counter in it. Remove 3 quest counters from it. Sacrifice it. Draw 2 cards. The Mole Drifter. I love this card. This card is so handy. You have mana and you need a monster block. Boom. And you can draw cards. And you can draw cards for 3. Get a sacrifice proc if you're running that kind of deck. Peel from Reality. Slinvoda, the Rising Deep. A Leviathan here. Check that out. We got it's a 6 and 2 blue, 8/8 legendary creature Leviathan, kicker of a blue and 1. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return all creatures to their owner's hands, except for merfolk, krakens, leviathans, octopuses, octopi, and serpents. So I've always wanted to do some kind of deep sea creature deck. I think that'd be fun. Acidic slime, a staple. Beast within, another staple. Oh, gotta love the cultivate. Eternal Witness. Now that's a good grab. I think this card by itself goes for a nice little bit. So to get this, and this only costs $25 for this whole pack. So I love it. Explore. Harmonize. Okay. Colony Heart Expedition. More Landfall. Landfall Land Search. Kodama's Reach. It's basically another Cultivate with a different name. Beautiful. Rampant Growth. Reclamation Sage. Retreat Kazandu. All right. Search for Tomorrow. I like that one. It's a great first turn drop. Drop is suspend it for 2. We got the Spore Mound. Landfall makes Saprolings. That's pretty nice. Worker Bow Elder. Yavimaya Elder. When it dies, you may search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal and put into your hand. All right, you can pay 2 to sack it to draw a card. Coiling Oracle, my man. If there's any creature that I love to cast copies of, I like this one. Boom, it's a land. Comes into play. If you flip over a creature or anything else, it goes into your hand. It's nice. Growth Spiral, draw a card. You may put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. Only cost a blue and a green. A great ramp. Sharkdo Crab Nado. 4/4 Shark Octopus Crab for 4. Adapts for 4. Whenever one or more 1/1 counter are put on Sharkdo Crab, tap target creature and opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Neat. We got the Simic Charm, Urban Evolution, Trench Behemoth, 5 and 2 blue, 7/7 Kraken. Return a land you control to its owner's hand. Untap Trench Behemoth. It gains hexproof until end of turn. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, target creature and opponent controls attacks during its controller's next combat phase if able. All right, a little bit of goading action. We've got the Stump Squall Hydra, 3 green X1/1 Hydra. Whenever Stump Squall Hydra enters the battlefield, distribute X1/1 counters among it and any number of commanders. So this is a beefy, boom, you pay, say, 10 for X. Why not, right? Your commander will also get 10 1/1 counters. That's pretty cool. We have the Elder Deep Fiend. It's an Eldrazi octopus. Isn't that gross? Look at that. Look at a close-up. Look at him. Woo! 5/6 flash. You may cast a spell, or when you cast a spell, tap up to 4 target permanents. Emerge for 5 and 2 blue. You may cast a spell by sacrificing a creature and paying the emerge cost reduced by that creature's converted mana cost. Ooh, that's kind of sneaky. That's fun. I like that. Meloku, the Clouded Mirror. It's a legendary creature, Moonfolk Wizard, 4 and a blue for 2/4 flyer. 1, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Create a 1/1 blue illusion creature token with flying. So that doubles really good with the landfall, especially if you pair it with, let's see, Oracle of Moldiah. Allows you to play an extra land. You have Rites of Flourishing. Allows you to play an extra land, so you can, play, pay, bounce, get 2 tokens, and you get whatever landfall triggers. It'd be fun for a landfall deck. I like this one. Nasal, Primal Tide, 5, 2 blue, Elder Dinosaur, legendary creature. It's a 7/7. This spell can't be countered. You have no maximum hand size. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, draw a card. Discard 3 cards, exile it, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So, boom, do that real nasty dodge. Oh, Wrath of God. Boop, boop, back again. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. That ship is so small compared to him. Scourge of the Fleets. When Scourge of the Fleets enters the battlefield, return each creature your opponents control with toughness X or less to its owner's hand, where X is the number of islands you control. It's a 6/6 Kraken for 5 and 2 blue. Release the Kraken! Ooh, look at this one. Imagine you're on the open sea and you see this thing pop out. It would be terrifying. It's a 6/6 Kraken for 6, 4 and 2 blue. It's got Monstrosity 4 for 6 and 2 blue. When it becomes monstrous, tap up to 4 target creatures. Those creatures don't untap during their controller's untap steps for as long as you control Shipbreaker Kraken. That could be cool. Turn the tide, if you will. Sphinx of Athun. You get him in literally everything ever. Stormtide Leviathan, I get a ton of those every time too, but it's still kind of a fun card. Tromokratus. It's a 5, 2 blue, 8 legendary Kraken. It has hexproof unless it's attacking or blocking, and it can't be blocked unless all creatures defending player control block it. Nice. Whelming Wave, 2 blue, 2, return all creatures to their owner's hands except for Krakens, Leviathans, Octopi, and Serpents. Nice, great for the deck. All right, Avengers of Zendikar. Very cool. Molimo, Maro Sorcerer. It's a star trample, power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. Rampaging Baloth. This card is a beast. I think it used to be a mythic. Is that correct? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below, but I thought I had this in a mythic somewhere. But it's a 6/6 trampler for 6. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you may create a 4/4 green beast token. Very powerful. Look at this. Ramunap Excavator. It's a Naga Cleric. I like that art. Look at this, kind of crazy. You may play lands from your graveyard. I like that. Terastodon. This was in so many promo packs. I have so many foily rares of this one from those silly little promo packs we buy at the store. 9/9 Elephant for 8. Enters the battlefield. You may destroy up to 3 target non-creature permanents. For each permanent put into a graveyard this way, its controller creates a 3/3 green elephant token. Ooh, pretty dinosaur. Look at that. All right, we got Verdant Sun's Avatar. 5/5 Dino Avatar. Whenever it or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to the creature's toughness. You'd be gaining a lot of life with this deck. Fathom Mage. Whenever it gets a 1/1 counter, you draw a card. You may draw a card. It evolves too, which is cool. Ooh, I'm glad they brought back the Murkfiend Liege. Other green creatures you control get +1/+1. Other blue creatures you control get +1/+1. Untap all green and or blue creatures you control during each other's player's untap step. Great in a multiplayer game. Which if you're playing Commander, you're going to be playing in a multiplayer game. Almost guaranteed. Cynic Sky Swallower. 5 green blue 6/6 flying trampling Leviathan with Shroud. You're not touching that bad boy. Card is great, especially since we have so many lands, ways to play lands and get them back, especially if you were to go with Crucible of Worlds. Create a token that's a copy of target creature, and then you can recast it from your graveyard by discarding a card in addition to playing its other costs. And you can do that as many times as you want because that does not exile this card. This card is really good. Seer Sundial. It's a 4-drop artifact with landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2 if you do draw a card. Nice little draw engine. Meteor Golem is a 7-drop golem that destroys target non-land permanent. There's a really good card to copy, of course. Simic Signet. Soul Ring, of course. Soul Ring isn't everything, but it's so good still. Swifty Boots. We've got Blighted Woodlands. Command Tower. Now we're just into the lands here. Coral Atoll. Evolving Wilds. Jungle Basin. Memorial to Genius. Reliquary Tower. This card is epic, and I love it. Simic Growth Chamber. Simic Guildgate. Terramorphic Expanse. Thornwood Falls. Vivid Creek. Vivid Grove. I like the Vivid lands. They're nice. Especially if you just need a little bit of fixing and not a whole lot. Woodland Stream. And then we got a bunch of forests. And a bunch of islands. And we have those. And we got the Beastie Boys. Beast, 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 beast. And these are also double-sided. We got more beasts back on here. Oh, 3-3 versus 4-4 beast. Elephants. Elephant, elephant. Illusions. Oh, copy. I like these tokens. These tokens are kind of neat. This token can be used to represent a token that's a copy of a permanent. I like that. Why didn't they do this before? And let's see what's on the flip side of these tokens. Oh, Saproling, 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 Plant, Plant. Well, there you have it, folks. We're going to leave these on top. There you have it. We have opened up that box there, that commander deck. And I would say, all in all, that was pretty cool. I do like this. I'm definitely going to be using this and some parts. I'm going to cannibalize this deck and take from the parts and make something that's even better than what it is there. But there you have it. That's all the time I have for today. And I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and smash that subscribe button. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Farewell, friends.